Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now here's the starter for the National League, Chris Sale. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Bull. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That's a ball.
Vladdy with a homer in his last game. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and now they're out front. It's 1-0.
Man, he looks like his dad out there hitting home runs. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
On the ground, and he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. And a man aboard.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Runner on the move. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So now with one away and a man at second. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. That one fouled off. Yoan in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Man at second. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all. But with that wind blown out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall. That slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off, 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And a payoff pitch. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Lindor on to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's the starter for the American League, Tarik Skubal. What do you have on him, Chris?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Here's Juan Soto.
The leadoff hitter tonight, the left
Soto launched a homer in his most recent game.
Soto.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Skubal, multi-time All-Star, 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. What a stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting second from the Los Angeles Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
That's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down, nobody on.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That one catches the corner for a strike. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nothing doing there for the National League. They're down 1-0. Top of the second, now the left fielder, Roman Anthony. Anthony went deep in his most recent game. Chris Sale ready to get back to work.
Ball one. That's ball two.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Strike one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Soto should have this one. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Batting seventh from the Kansas City Royals, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string. I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
The count 2-1. Slider misses outside. To the right side, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting in the Toronto Blue Jays, the center fielder, Dalton.
2 down, base is empty, and now it's Dalton Varsho.
Off the plate, ball one.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count. Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 3-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. American League goes down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. Fastball is outside. Lindor swings through that one. The 2-1. Inside, just missed. Foul ball there. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. 1 away.
Batting fifth from the San Diego Padres, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, strike one. That one fouled off. And that's in the dirt. Full count now. Struck him out swinging. That K is his third of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And now it's William Contreras. Contreras matched a homer in his last game. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. Does it have enough? And that one is off the wall. The throw in. And he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. One's in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That's outside.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Man at second. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Skubal, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's it.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man on second, 2 down.
That's ball 3.
Fernando Tatis Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
That's a ball.
First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
2 on, 2 outs. Gets a piece. and stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Blake Snell.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading up for the American League, the right fielder, number 30, Gary Carpenter.
Hey!
High fly ball, right field. Tatis settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Up next for the American League, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Hey!
Comes up empty. That's strike two. In the air, foul off first. Harper takes it in for the out. And there's two down.
Up next for the American League, the catcher, Cal.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Cal Raleigh. Hammered, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Up next for the American League, the third baseman, outstanding, Ramirez.
Foul ball. Raleigh, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one lifted to left. Soto has a beat on it, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The American Leaguers on top, 1-0. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show.
Now pitching for
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Luis Castillo. Leading off, Tyrone Taylor.
National League, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Ball
that's
on to
outside.
Taylor.
Inside ball.
And a foul ball. The 2-1. Comebacker to the mound. tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the National League, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
That misses. Ball 1. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one clips the corner.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ripped on a line to center. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. On to inning number 4. The AL leads it 1-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Joe Musgrove. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Leading up for the American League, the designated hitter,
Fouled off left side. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the American League, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Tap foul at the plate. In the air, right field. Tatis in position, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The left fielder, Roman.
So digging in, Roman Anthony. Fly to left his first time.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Fastball inside. Way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
That's ball 2.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. AL down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Ryan Helsley.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Leading up for the National League, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Helsley, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick. back in 2015.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Ball 2.
That one outside.
Ball, that's out.
Full count now. Ah, that hit him.
Time out. That ball
And the
got
leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Next for the National League, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Ball, that's out.
Tying run is at first. We're here at the bottom of the fourth.
Ah!
One now.
Nope.
Nice grab. The feed for one. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Now Machado up here. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Oh, looks
that's
more
just
focused
out.
at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the National League, the catcher, William Contreras.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Machado off of first with two away. That one at triple digits. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Popped up. Altuve settles under this one, and that is that. NL leads one, still behind by a count of 1-0.
Now pitching for
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Tanner Banks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 1 so far.
the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
In the air to left center. Taylor on the move. He's got it. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the American League, the center fielder, number 5, Joseph Bronco.
No.
Activity
Inside.
in the bullpen. Clayton Beater, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Pagan warming up as well. And the 1-0. can't make contact with the sweeper. And a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Carpenter in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
Looking to stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 1-2-3 goes the AL, but they still lead it 1-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Robert Garcia.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. He reached on a walk his first time.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Off the mark there. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Kenley Jansen, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Hey!
That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Hey!
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at-bat through the count.
And a base hit around second on his way to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Blue. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Digging in, Tyrone Taylor. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that is downstairs. 3 balls and a strike. Juan Soto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that's fouled off. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
There's a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
No outs, runners at first and second. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Popped in the air, left field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Safe. And they take the lead.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Robert Garcia done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Kenley Jansen taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. First and second, 2 down.
Nope.
Here's a 1-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We're through 5. The NL leads it 2-1. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Do it again. At school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mama and club used to go there. Can't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, anybody diss the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the project guys. Then they got flipped with the rent on thousands. Move the folks out there 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on islands. Over there used to be the Westside Club. Every night packed with the Westside Club.
Clayton Beater gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one missing inside. The 1-0.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
And that was in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Dennis Santana looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Adam also getting ready. 2-1 now. And that is out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Struck him out looking.
Up next for the American League, the catcher, Cal.
So up next, Cal Raleigh. He's 2 for 2.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
1-2 now. That one is upstairs. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Hey!
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's a big power threat. Shea Langoliers. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Throw to second, safe.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move.
Nope.
There's
Outside.
the ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here. Even with really good velocity, two-seam fastball up in the zone to a left-handed hitter. Even though that velocity is good, you see it really well. And
on the ground to first. Down 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Clayton Beeter gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Emilio Pagan on to pitch out of the pen here.
Emilio Pagan. Up next for the American League, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Right through there for a strike. That cuts the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Goes down looking. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. It's a lead for the American League, 3-2. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's Manny Machado now.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Andres Munoz appears to be getting loose. Chapman, a left-hander, also throwing. Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2. Jansen fires. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him swinging.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now the 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. A walk, and he's also singled. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Fought off foul. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Jake Cronenworth will touch them all. And they tie it up. It's 3-3.
Cutter inside can be a backbreaker. You have to catch it out front to get the barrel to it. Does a really good job recognizing it early, getting the bat head to it, and hitting it out of the ballpark.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the bottom of the 6th. And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the National League.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kenley Jansen will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. On the mound now, Drew Pomeranz.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Go-ahead run on base. Tyrone Taylor getting ready to hit.
Hey!
The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
In the dirt, blocked to second, but he's in there easily. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're tied now at 3 apiece. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Aaron Judge. He represents the go-ahead run.
Ball.
And the 1-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses, and now it's 3-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one found hard the other way. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run shot, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 5-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Dalton Varsho digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed.
That ball went out.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 6-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Emilio Pagan out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Pete Fairbanks comes on now.
Hey!
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Nope. Outside.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one opts against the fence. Into second, and he's got a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Isaac Paredes. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Man at second. The 1-1. Carpenter stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
That's ball 2.
Runner at second here, one gone. That one
Ball
a little bit
3.
high. They're down 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Victor base.
Next for the American League, the third baseman,
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Big spot for him here.
Hey!
Two on, one out. That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. In comes the run from second. It's 7-3.
Comes through with the RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Jonathan Aranda. Chance to drive in 2 for him. One out. Runners at second and third.
No, that's down.
The 1-0.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Pitch gets away. But no advance from the runners. Second and third here. One away. Fights it off. You'll see another. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Gone. A 3-run shot. Their third home run of the inning. And they add on. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Pete Fairbanks won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Pitching change here, Dennis Santana.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
One down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Gets him to chase after that one. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Oh, nice play. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Nice dive and stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Wyatt Langford. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. In the air, right field, and that'll do it. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. 7th inning stretch time. The American Leaguers on top, 10-3. Bottom of the 7th, and we got a pinch hitter to lead it off. Hunter Goodman.
See you challenge your mental if it's a battle you want. Don't mean to rattle you up. It's a height, it's a climb to be whatever you want, but not this. You don't want this, never you don't.
Hey!
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Altuve settles under it. One down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Hey!
Yo, one. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Inside, almost got him.
Ball. That's inside.
Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Up next for the National League, the first baseman number.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Rafael Devers trying to get something going for him with two away.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the seventh. And that's way high. And the count's even at 2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. Not what they were looking for. It's 10-3. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the 8th. Bobby Witt Jr. now at the plate.
Witt Jr.
Nope. That's ball 2. Yeah.
And that one hammered. And that one is off the wall. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Ball.
In the dirt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Aye.
Late on that fastball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the first cut we've seen today, and it was effective.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, to get back on track. His team needs him.
In the dirt to third, tag, save.
Oh, he beat it.
He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Missing
inside.
Ball two. Runner on at third, one gone.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
And that's in for a strike. On the ground, right side. A sliding stop. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, he still gets the RBI, but that was a really nice play. Great athleticism. You get it out, and you take away the base hit.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Dennis Santana won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Jason Adam gets the call from the pen.
Jason Adam.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
That's a ball.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Last half of the 8th coming up. The AL leads it 11-3. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Andres Munoz.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Xavier Edwards. Line drive and foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Nolan Arenado.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Edwards on at first, nobody out. And it's
Ball,
even
that's
up.
out. Ball, in.
That one
Ball
missed.
3.
Swings through that. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
One out man at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. William Contreras. 1 for 3. There's a swing and a miss.
That's out.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. And 1-2. Almost got him. Two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he won a round. 1 left for the National Leaguers. Still 11-3. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the 9th. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Pulls that one foul. Activity in the bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the closer, is getting loose. Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So now a pinch hitter, Corey Seager, looking for a 2-out spot with the bases empty. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A solo shot, and they add to their lead.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. Hey! Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout.
Hey, I'm going out of legend. When you hear my name, you go respect it, cause I did it every time that I said it. Boy, I'm going out of legend. I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend. They gon' try to act like we ain't had it. They ain't overlooked the way we made it happen. So I'm going out of legend.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Aroldis Chapman.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading up for the National League, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ball.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
Ball, that's out.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the National League, the center fielder, Taylor.
Swings through that one for strike one. And the lefty with the 0-1.
Ball one.
1 there. And that one fouled off. Tatis aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Man at first, one away.
That's ball two.
Swings and misses. 2-2. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Hey!
The 0-1.
Nope.
They're down to their final strike. On the ground to third, Montgomery. Throw to first.
Out.
Ball game. And the American League take this one in a blowout.
Well, most of the fans come to watch this All-Star game to see the talent that's just oozing from dugout to dugout. But for the players, it adds to the experience and the memory of being here. Nice job by the American League to win this All-Star game.
And your final, 12-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
You said you love me so, but I just don't know how.
Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombres de más, también te gustan las mujeres. Por amor nadie se muere, nadie, por amor nadie se muere. A la disco ya no le cabe un alma y la nota subiendo los niveles. Ropita sexy pa' que me la modele.